Do you know what happened between November 1st of 1955 to April 30th of 1975? Well, during that time frame the Vietnam War took place. It was a war between North and South Vietnam governments, and the United States of America aided and supported South Vietnam. Vietnam is heavy in jungle terrain, which caused to be an issue with traps and ambushes by enemy troops. Because of this, the American government implemented the use of chemical warfare. They used a chemical called Agent Orange.
It was actually the defoliant that we used in Vietnam, and it was sprayed to kill all of the brush so that they could see their enemy approaching. And what it did was it basically seeped into everything in Vietnam, plus our men.
Planes would come over and rain it to defoliate. So it was hard for someone to sneak up on a position. And of course, it killed the foliage, but then when the rain would wash it off into the rivers. And me, I was washing my truck in the river more than once. And I wondered what these welts were. Only on my belt line, because in the sun, 100 degrees out, and the sun shining, everything would dry real fast except around where your belt held your pants to your waist. And I had a line of welts around my waist.
They say that if you stepped foot into Vietnam between 1965 and 1972, you were exposed to Agent Orange.
There were over 100 million gallons dumped in Vietnam on the soldiers and in the jungles. We're Agent Orange Riders, Chapter 2. We try to raise awareness of the effects of Agent Orange to our soldiers, the wives of the soldiers, and the children.
We raise money and we raise awareness, and we send it to different organizations. We're 100% nonprofit. We want to educate people on the effects of Agent Orange, because it not only affects the Vietnam veteran but also their children and their grandchildren. And well, they've discovered that it's 8 to 10 generations now. We like to support different veteran organizations such as COVA, American Legions, VFWs. We do whatever we can to raise money for them.
The more we can do to generate money for research, the more they're finding out. Agent Orange Riders, you do not have to be a veteran, you just have to care about them. You don't have to ride a bike, a few of us do. Basically buy a t-shirt, a support patch, and you're one of us.
Agent Orange Riders is a nonprofit organization that raises money to help our vets in various ways. They raise this money by taking donations, selling their Agent Orange Riders merchandise on their website, at the Waterford Air Show, and more. They even host an annual event and camping music festival called Vetstock. Agent Orange Riders stands by, supports, defends, and fights for our nation's bravest men, women, and families, even when our government tries to deny the use of Agent Orange and deny the effects it has on our veterans and their families. It's time for us all to band together and become Agent Orange advocates and bring this issue to light to help those who have been severely impacted by the use of Agent Orange in our nation's chemical warfare. 100% of all proceeds go to help those in need. Spread the word and donate today.